Hello, my name is Linda. Welcome to another sunscreen review. Today I will be doing it on the Skinceuticals Physical Fusion UV Defense, the tinted version SPF 50. This is a lightly tinted, fragrance-free physical sunscreen with 6% titanium dioxide and 5% zinc oxide that's water resistant for up to 40 minutes. It contains an antioxidant-rich plankton extract known to increase the skin's resistance to UV and heat-induced stress. Now onto the pros and cons. My first pro is that it gives you such dewy, healthy looking skin, especially in the morning when you first put it on. It makes you look so hydrated. And after about 30 minutes, it does dry down, and with reapplication, it dries a little bit faster, but it really does give you that hydrated, healthy look. My second pro for this is actually the texture, and in a previous video I said that I don't like liquid sunscreens because I thought that they would, run away too fast, but I actually have come to really like liquid ones because the liquid, along with it being tinted, makes the reapplication process so easy. You don't have to rub it in, you don't have to kind of mess with whatever, makeup or the previous layer of sunscreen that's already on your skin. It doesn't have to affect that as much because you're just gently gliding it on and it does not need to be rubbed in at all. So really love the texture. And my third pro is actually the price, which is bizarre because this 50 milliliter bottle is $34. But they actually have one for 125 milliliters at $66. And I usually buy from Lovely Skin or Dermstore, and I feel like one of them is always running a sale. So after you sign up, you get an initial welcome 15% off, and then periodically they'll just send you stuff like this for another 15% off. Or I will run both sites through the Honey app to see if I can get it 15% off there. So what I'm saying is that I never buy anything unless I get the 15% off. And if nothing comes up, I just wait, because you really don't have to wait that long for, one of these to happen. So $66 at 125 milliliters comes out to about $22 for 50 milliliters, which really isn't that bad compared to some K-beauty brands. Like Crave is $20 for their 50 milliliter bottle as well. So what I'm trying to say is that obviously this isn't as affordable as Biore, which is $10 per bottle, but for the brand Skinceuticals, if you compare it to something like Supergoop, which is $38 for a 50 milliliter bottle, it's really good, especially given the science that goes behind it and all of the other products are so pricey. Their sunscreen is actually not that bad. Okay, so the cons. My first con is that this can get gritty and will cling onto your dry patches. But I'm being very nitpicky here because from a normal distance, I don't think somebody would be able to see it. But this is me looking at myself in the mirror, and I can see kind of the little bits that cling onto the side of my nose, and sometimes if I don't shake it well enough, or maybe it's because I'm getting to the bottom, there is little bits that I can feel when I'm applying, so I just wanted to note that. And my second con is that I mentioned that this stays dewy and then dries a little bit later, but it never dries completely matte. So now that we are wearing masks outside, I just want to mention that it will transfer to your mask a little bit. This is more of an issue for your mask than you, because your mask will have product on it, but it won't necessarily mess you up because it's so thin and it's not really giving you a whole lot of coverage. It's not like it's going to smear off and be super noticeable on your skin, but it will be seen on your mask. So that's another thing. And my third con for this is actually the tint. I'm not too sure how universal this tint is going to be for people that are much darker, because it does build up with reapplications. So not in a way that foundation does with coverage, but just the color and, like I said, the grittiness builds up. So I have noticed that with a few reapplications in, I start to see that my face is darker than my neck. So this is a little bit darker than me, but obviously it's very fair. And if you are much darker than this, I'm not really sure how this would look with multiple reapplications. The first application, I think it will be fine. It will just kind of melt in and hide the cast. So keep that in mind if you are planning to use, a lot of this during the day. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed this sunscreen. I think it is the best one I've tried so far, and I hope you try it too. Bye.